Patagonia, a remote land of rock, snow, and ice. On the southern tip of South America, this freezing world is regularly hammered by an unusual type of blizzard. Patagonia is located in one of the most windswept regions on Earth. At this southern latitude, ocean storms that form here can sweep right around the globe unchecked, gaining in strength as they go. When these winds slam into the icy world of Patagonia, they race over the surface, whipping huge amounts of snow into the air. This creates a violent type of snowstorm, known as a ground blizzard. Steve Ogle and Chad Sayers are two explorers who have first-hand experience of these ferocious ground blizzards.
I think Patagonia is defined by the wind. You'll never really know what it feels like to encounter a real storm in Patagonia until you go out there and experience it yourself.
The way the wind moves in Patagonia, it comes sometimes in fierce gusts. You know, you just can't predict it.
In 2004, Steve and Chad shot this expedition video. They were attempting to ski across a never-before-visited part of the southern Patagonian ice cap.
We trekked all over this Patagonian place. We're very thirsty.
At first, everything seemed fine.
The weather was incredible. It was calm, clear, warm. It was like paradise.
They were postcard days. Initially, we were thinking this was too good to be true.
But in Patagonia, weather like this can change in a heartbeat. 20 miles away, a powerful Pacific storm was rolling in off the ocean, and it was headed directly towards them.
And just like that, it got black. And it started coming in, the wind picked up.
They pitched a tent to get out of the wind howling across the ice cap.
We had 100-mile-an-hour winds hammering our tent.
It sounds like a freight train, really loud. You can barely talk to each other.
You literally couldn't hear yourself think. You know, it was just so violent.
As the wind tore across the ice cap, it hurled any loose surface snow into the air. The explorers were caught in one of Patagonia's ground blizzards. For 3 days, they remained holed up in their tent as it slowly began to get buried under the wind-driven snow.
Every particle of snow that blew across that ice cap would cover the tent, and we got buried pretty bad.
With their tent now about to collapse under the growing weight of snow, they were forced to face the blizzard and begin a non-stop job of digging out.
You had your goggles on and you were rigged up, and you weren't going 5 feet away from that tent because you never find it again.
If you left part of your pocket open when you went outside, within 10 minutes it would be packed full of snow.
It was just so powerful, and it was like sticking to you like glue.
They remained trapped in their tent for 10 more days by the relentless ground blizzard. The buildup of snow threatened to bury them completely.
There was a lot of fear. I think basically one of the primeval fears of being buried alive. When we were in that tent and that storm was hitting us so hard, we really felt like we could just disappear out there.
The storm raged non-stop for 2 weeks. Their food was running low, and they were completely exhausted when the storm finally eased up. But not before dropping 8 feet of snow. Incredibly, the ground blizzard that had trapped them for 2 weeks was not that unusual. The explorers learned the hard way. This was the norm for the harsh world of Patagonia.
It's a real experience being out there in a Patagonian blizzard. Snow flying all around you, getting knocked over by the wind.
It was just beyond anything that we had ever imagined.
To date, no one has returned to this windswept part of the Patagonian ice cap.